Hello students, today we will start the new unit, that is revision. We will study the topics that we have already covered in class 4. So the first topic in this unit is large number and their number names. Now you have already studied about the Indian place value chart. Let us revise it once. Now in this chart you can see there are 4 periods. First period is ones period, then you have thousands period, then lakhs period, and then crores period. Now in ones period you have the place value ones, tens and hundred. In thousands period you have thousands and 10,000s. In lakhs we have lakhs and 10 lakhs, and in crores we have crores and 10 crores. And we have to put a comma properly after each period to differentiate the period. Now let us write or understand the number name. So first we have to put the comma and write the number name in the Indian system. This is a number given to us. Now what we are going to do, first we will write the place value in the Indian place value system. Then arrange the numbers accordingly. Okay, so at ones place we have 9, at tens place we have 2, at hundreds place we have 5, at thousands place we have 10, at 10,000 we have 4, then at lakh we have 7, and at 10 lakh we have 2, at crores place we have 8, and at 10 crore we have 1. Okay, now we have to put a comma properly after each period. Now you can see after each period, it means after ones period. Now ones period has ones, tens and hundred place value, so we will put a comma after hundreds place. From the right hand side we have to move. Then we have 1000 and 10,000. Here the thousands period is over, so we will place a comma. Then comes lakhs and 10 lakhs under lakhs period. Then again we will put a comma. So this is how our number name is 18 crore 27 lakh 43,529. Now we have large number name in the international place value chart. Now in this chart you can see there are 3 periods given to us. One is ones period, the second is thousands period, then there is millions period. Now each period is divided into 3 place value. Now in ones we have ones, tens and hundred, that is similar to the Indian place value chart. Now in thousands we have again 3 place value, that is thousands, 10,000 and 100,000. And in million we have million, 10 million and 100 million. Now let us do one question. We have to put the comma and write the number name in the international system. Now this is a number given to us. Now first again we have to write the place value in the international place value system. Then we have to arrange the numbers accordingly. So at ones we have 9, at tens we have 2, at hundreds we have 5, at thousands 3, at 10,000 4, at 100,000 7, at million we have 2, 10 million we have 8, at 100 million we have 1. Now we will have to put the comma properly after each period. So we have to make a group of 3, because in the international place value system each period has 3 place value. Okay, so this is how we will get the number name 182,743,529. Now let us learn how to add the large number. First question is, see, these 3 numbers are given to us. So first step is we have to arrange these numbers one by one. So first we will write the first number. Now second number we will start writing from the right hand side or from the ones place. Okay, then we will write the third number starting from the ones place. Then we will add the number and get the answer. Now we will learn how to find the LCM. Now we already know LCM is the least common factor, and the methods to find the LCM are prime factorization method, division method. Now let us understand how to find the LCM by division method. In this method we divide all the numbers at the same time by a number that divides at least 2 of the given numbers. Let us take an example. We have to find the LCM of 12, 16 and 24. It means we have to divide the number by a given number. Now here let us take the divisor 2. So when we are taking the divisor 2, 2 6 are 12, 2 8s are 16, and 2 12 times is 24. Now again there is a common divisor 2, so we can divide the number again by 2. So 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, and 2 6 are 12. Now again we have the divisor 2. So see here 3 cannot be divided by 2, so we will copy 3 as it is. Now 2 2s are 4 and 2 3s are 6. Now we have again 3 as a divisor, which is dividing 3 here 2 times. 3 1 is 3, then 2 cannot be divided, so we will copy 2 as it is, and then there is 3 1 time is 3. So the LCM is, you will find the product of all the divisors. Okay, so it will be 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, and the last number, that is 2, that will also be in multiplication. So that will give us 48 as the LCM. Now points that you should remember is, when the number is not exactly divisible, we write the number itself below the line, and when we cannot divide the number by a common factor exactly, we discontinue dividing the numbers. Now let us understand how to find the HCF. See, HCF is the highest common factor. It is also called as the greatest common divisor. Now there are 3 methods of finding HCF of 2 or more numbers. First is factorization method, then there is prime factorization method, and there is division method. Now we have to find the HCF by division method. Now here we have to find the HCF of 12 and 18. So first let us take the smaller number as the divisor and bigger number as a dividend. So it can be divided, okay, so 12 one time is 12, so it will give us remainder 6. Now this remainder 6 will act as the divisor, and the first divisor will act as the dividend. Now 6 2s are 12, so here we are getting the remainder 0. So the last divisor will act as the HCF. The last divisor is always as the HCF. Now the steps that are involved, as you should remember that treat the smaller number. Now in this case 12 as the divisor and the bigger number 18 as the dividend. Now the remainder 6 becomes the divisor and divisor 12 becomes the dividend. And then we have to repeat this process till the remainder becomes 0. The last divisor is the HCF. Like this you have to find out the HCF. Now there are various types of angles we have studied. Let us revise all these angles one by one. Now first is acute angle. The angle that is less than 90 degrees is called an acute angle. Then you have right angle. The angle that is exactly 90 degrees, that is called as right angle. Then third is obtuse angle. An angle which is greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degree is called an obtuse angle. Fourth is straight angle. The measurement of the straight angle is always 180 degrees. Then fifth is reflex angle. Reflex angle is greater than 180 degree. Then there is full angle, or that is called as whole angle, whose measurement is exactly 360 degree. So these are the various types of angles.